Welcome back, folks, to The Political Machine 2016. As always, I'm your host, J Square John Jeremy, and last we left off, we've been continuing our campaign here for the Republican Party. It's currently just about week 20 of 52 here, and right now we are on the losing side of this campaign, 46% to 44%, with 10% of the electorate undecided. Now, we still have plenty of time to make up some ground, so I'm going to go ahead and end my turn here and see what comes up next. I have the opportunity to be interviewed, because the last one went so well. Florida has become a battleground state. That's not good. Not a fan of that. Where am I being interviewed? I'm being interviewed in Arizona. Alright, this ought to be interesting. I bought the media bias guy for a reason, so let's see if that helps us out here. Would you like to appear on the O'Malley Scenario? This is a show that with an audience that skews towards conservatives. The questions are not as difficult as 60 Seconds, but are more direct. O'Malley will ask questions that the folks are interested in learning more about. Beware of giving vague answers to any of his questions, as he is likely to call you on avoiding answers, which will damage your candidate's credibility rating. If your campaign is interested in providing honest answers and you are comfortable with answering all questions frankly, make sure you accept any invitations to be on the O'Malley Scenario. If your campaign is relying on pure charisma and vagueness on issues to get by, avoid this show. Alright. The O'Malley Scenario. Welcome to the only show brave enough to cut through the political double talk. I'm Bill O'Malley, and you're watching the O'Malley Scenario. Traditionalists in this country are under siege by secularists. We've got the ACLU and other left-wing radicals running around and suing local communities to defy them. As president, what would you do about this kind of thing? Oh, kind of a thing. Hopefully I get some good answers. Tend to side with traditionalists, tend to side with secularists. Oh, come on now. Christmas isn't just a religious holiday, it's a federal holiday, and the kids love it. How can you object to public buildings having some decorations up? Sure, it's a federal holiday and it should be treated like any other federal holiday. We don't decorate buildings during Dr. King's birthday, do we? Our president has let ISIS grow into a monster. What would you do to fix this mess? I'll put a stop to them. Our so-called president has been too soft. Terrorists respect force. It's the only thing their culture understands. When I'm president, they'll see force. I'll put a stop to ISIS. Alright, they like that at least, thankfully. If you watch the entirety of tonight's episode, you are a true patriot. I'm Bill O'Malley, and I'm proud of you. Hopefully that went better than last one. Who knows? Jeremy alienates base. Jeremy's interviewed answers discourage base. Yay! Not. But hopefully that brought us some independent votes, potentially. Who knows? Florida, you went to being a battleground state. I need to deal with you. Oh, look at you! Smear merchant, that's why you're a battleground state now. That's why I saved up. Hey, Mr. Fixer. Why don't you go ahead and take out this guy, huh? Boom! Smear merchant withdraws from election campaign. That place is gonna be back to red shortly. Son of a gun. Okay. I have $726,000. I'm heading back over to Illinois. I'm gonna give a speech on fighting ISIS. And now it is red, deep red. I'm gonna come down over here. And I'm going to apparently win an endorsement from the Christian Confederation. There's one endorsement from the national organization, apparently. Nationwide Awareness Boost 2. The Christian Confederation is an organization dedicated to promoting and protecting America's traditional values. Well, that was a thing. I can move this guy, right? Yeah. Come on. Nope, I can't. I can't move him. Son of a gun. All right. So he's going to be there no matter what. Okay. So, let's see here. I could create a TV ad. I need another, I need an advertisement guru here, though. Create a TV ad. I support Israel. Oh. Those became red-ish. Good. Political opportunity in Wisconsin. Where's Wisconsin? There it is. Oh. Nope, he's going for it. Got it first. And that's a thing. A kook. When he's not making documentaries or writing books, the national kook will now be assisting in helping the populace make better decisions. Will this help the John Jeremy campaign or the exact opposite? Whatever the outcome, the kook is going to stir things up in the state he is in. Luckily, it's Wisconsin. Not necessarily the craziest thing in the world. Also, California just became a battleground state. Not a fan. Let's head over to California, actually. And we're going to... Don't need a speech. I wonder why it's a battleground state and I've got 51% of the vote. We've got a fundraise. $438,000 right now. Another TV ad. I want to, I favor the environment. That turned red. Deep red. That turned deep red too. Excellent. So that helped us out a bit. So then from here, let's see. Where do we want to go from here? Illinois awareness is still only at 71, so let's finish off Illinois. Okay. I'm just looking to see if there are any other operatives I'm missing right now from the Sanders campaign besides the... In fact, you know what? I don't like this guy, so... Yes, I get that. I get that's a strategy. I don't need the strategy. I understand. Alright, I broke it. Do I really care about Alaska? Not really, no. Not enough to spend the capital on that. Alright, end my turn. He went back to Florida. A ground game ad. Supporting Social Security. I don't need this anymore. Please go away. Alright, fine. 79% awareness here. Give a speech on fighting ISIS. There we go. 89%. And securing borders. 99%. And I'll end my campaign week over in Florida. Okay. I think what we need here is a smear merchant of our own. He sent a political operative over here. That's fine. We don't need our political operative over here anymore, though, since we're at 100. But I'm out of stamina to move him. All right, where are you going to go? Where are you going, buddy? Okay. Interesting. $51 to 47%. I'm going to give a speech on fighting ISIS. That didn't help me at all. Good job, John. Waste of stamina. Yeah, I should be targeting these guys next. I actually should build a campaign headquarters here, shouldn't I? We'll move you over here now. Hope I can move that guy later. All right, let's go ahead and end our turn. Political opportunity in Indiana. What's in Indiana? Ah, the worst one. Back in my day, we didn't have fancy aeroplanes to move around. The only way to campaign in the next state would be to hitch 27 stray cats to a wheeled soapbox. Always good for a tedious story, a retired politician, quietly known as the Time Waster, has invited John Jeremy to his hunting lodge for a visit. Since refusal will be viewed as a discourtesy, the candidate for president has been forced to suspend all other actions this week to make time for the aging politician. That is the worst. Killed all of my stamina there. Okay. Wow. All right. Boosted up his headquarters there. All right, let's go over to New York. Gotta give some speeches now about supporting Israel. Okay. And fighting ISIS. Good. Helps us out. Can I get an operative in here? Perhaps a smear merchant here in New York. Candidates choose their running mates this week. Now that the campaign has reached its halfway point, the time has come for each candidate to choose a running mate. After all, John Jeremy can't expect to do this all on his own. So the question now becomes, who do we choose as our vice presidential candidate? And considering that he was third in the popular vote when we announced this series, I figure, why not go for Donald Trump? He's also a New Yorker, so he helps us out in trying to gain some headway in that state. And if we gained New York along with all of our other gains, we might have a nice shot at winning this campaign. Your running mate is used to give awareness bonuses to the state they're in and all nearby states, like in New York. We also got a lot of money. A lot. All right. Fantastic. Look at you. And I have 40 PR clout, so why don't we go ahead and spend 35 of it to win the endorsement of the national organization. Rally your ground troops, raising national awareness by 2 points. Okay. Let's go ahead now and support Israel. And New York becomes a battleground state. Just like that. Now the speech to fight ISIS. Bernie Sanders picked as his running mate Michelle Obama. No doubt trying to win over Illinois. Pretty funny. Now, where do we go from here? Does he have any operatives around that I need to look for? That's ours. That's ours. That's ours. That's not ours, but it's 1%. Not really concerned about that. His awareness is down to only 6% in Ohio. That's awesome. I can't really move him over. Maybe I could. Go over here. Yeah. Could be a thing. Having Michelle Obama as a candidate, though, really puts a hamper on our Illinois plans, though. We'll see. And my turn. Candidate Jeremy still trailing in the polls. Continuing his showing of mediocrity in the second half of the election period, polls still show John Jeremy trailing behind frontrunner Bernie Sanders. We're going to break out of this rut, one of Jeremy's staff members insisted. We spent the first half of our race establishing ourselves. Now it's time to shine. Things are just revving up for John. Just you wait and see. As workers on Jeremy's team teeter on the verge of irrelevancy, volunteers working for Sanders' campaign expressed an upbeat optimism for their candidate. Do we really have to wait another 26 weeks to win? One staff member asked. I mean, it must be getting embarrassing for John's campaign. They should really consider throwing in the towel. Great. Love to hear that. I don't know. I don't think things are as bad as what they're saying right now. We're only down 1% overall, and we certainly have some ideas in place. Let's give a speech on supporting... Actually... Support Israel. And fight ISIS. Alright. That's no good for us anymore. So now we need to look on other territories. I think Virginia's a nice one for us. Getting Pennsylvania would be nice too. Let's move over to Pennsylvania here. Political opportunity in Mississippi. Last political opportunity we tried for wasn't good. Yes! That is exactly what we want. A money man. An old money man has stepped up to support John Jeremy, helping the presidential hopeful connect with his rich, wealthy pals in whatever state he's posted in. Raises our fundraising potential in target state by 25%. That is, look at it, immediately. Illinois went purple. So, Money Man. How many fundraisers have I done in these states? Does it tell me? I thought it told me. I want to say I fundraised in California just a bit more. One fundraiser in Texas. 3 fundraisers in California. Go to California. Excellent. That'll be very useful for us. Let's go ahead and go over to California, actually. And we're going to create a couple of ads, since we have the money for it now. I favor fighting ISIS. And I favor the environment. I also Support green jobs? Yes, all right. I'm seeing some red in play on this map. I like it. Let's go ahead and hire another advertisement guru here, since we've just posted a whole bunch of advertisements here. I'd rather not him hire a fixer and then we're done for as far as money goes. Okay, let's go ahead and end our turn here. Actually, let's go ahead and pause here. So the map a bit more colorful than last. Right now, 48% in favor of Bernie Sanders, 46% in favor of yours truly, with 6% of the electorate undecided. But our next target is actually going to be the state of Pennsylvania here. It's one of his higher electoral states with 20 votes in play. We haven't really made a play here in Pennsylvania, but if their top issue is fighting ISIS and securing the borders, I think we have a good shot there. Do we? Find out next time. Hey everybody, J Squared John Jeremy here. Just want to thank you all for watching this video. If you want to see me try and fail at another video game, go ahead and click the left-hand thumbnail. If you want to keep track of this channel, click the right-hand thumbnail and subscribe. And as always, I look forward to your feedback, so please post in the comments section below or reach out to me on social media. Until next time, this is J Squared John Jeremy signing off, saying so long and take care.